This is a major bridge in Kakwagon. This bridge links Okonde to Ogoja. Unfortunately, as wonderful and well positioned as it is, the government has not paid attention to this bridge. We were lucky to have the previous administration. Started this bridge over there. Apparently, the bridge has been halfway done, but since the inception of the new administration, the bridge has been abandoned. Nothing has been done. The people of Kakwagon entirely looking up to the government and hoping that something will be done about it. Professor Benedict Ayade was a hope to the people. We looked at him as a brother, and particularly someone who has come to our own, from our own clan in a measure. We hope that we were expecting that with his administration, this bridge will be completed. This is a major business hub for the farmers in this area, particularly those who do trade between Ogoja and those who trade between Ogoja and Okonde. This is the closest route from Ogoja to Okonde, and this bridge has been a major way where they plow through. Unfortunately, cars cannot pass on this bridge. It is with special techniques that they drive through. As you can see, mere riding of bike here is a challenge. This is the bridge. You may show, as you look at it, it is merely planks and chains that are holding it. We can't drive through here. This is the plight of our people. I am videoing this because I want to call on the governor. I want to call on the NDDC chairman, the minister of Niger Delta Commission. I want to call on every well-meaning personality in the state to look at the troubles and the pain that our people are going through. How on earth can people be living? This bridge is older than my mother. This bridge is older than my father. It's close to over 100 years old. And we are in the 21st century. The people cannot enjoy the privileges of government. Government cannot offer solutions, and we are here. The suffering is so much and so intense. The farmers cannot take their goods to the market, so the people are looking up to the government. We are calling on Governor Benedict Ayade to come to the aid of the Kakwagon people. We are calling on every well-meaning leader to come to the aid of our people. This is a fairly, it is a menace to the people. How on earth should they start a bridge and stop it halfway? This is the bridge. It has remained since the last administration. Nobody has done anything about it. The people are landlocked. Nobody has access to the light. Most unfortunately, the Kakwagon people have not seen light since the inception. Let me say, since creation of the whole world, we have never tasted light called electricity. The people are depending on generators. Nobody ever has helped. The last administration of Senator Victor Ndomegba as the Senate leader, he made frantic effort to involve some international bodies to give us light. The project started and it ended halfway. This is where we are. We can't even have the pole on ground. The poles are fallen, nothing to show for. Okay? Now that Governor Benedict Ayade is in office, 2019 is coming. Unfortunately, the Kakwagon people have been most active in terms of election in the state, and we have a very strong force in terms of electioneering. Grassroots politics comes from here, and the people are not getting any benefit. We cannot afford to continue like this. We are looking at 2019 carefully. Everyone who says he's a leader, he must prove it. If they cannot look at our people and the plight of our people and bring relief and support to them, we are going to revolt. The next election, nobody will come here with peanut and deceive the people. The foolishness of our people is enough. They are wising up now. They have heard, they are aware. Those who say they are leaders must prove it. This is the bridge. Okay. When the rainy season is intense, the water covers everywhere here. At some point, it covers the whole bridge. The whole bridge will be submerged, and nobody has a saying. So this is why we are calling on the governor, we are calling on the ministers, we are calling on the senators, the senator representing the Central Senatorial District, we are calling on the NDDC chairman, we are calling on the Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Pastor Osani, Aguru Osani. We are calling on every well-meaning member of the society to come to our help now. This is a very important issue. The agric, in terms of farming, this is where major products and crops come from. In Kakwagom, we talk of rice, talk of yams, talk of major products in this go to on the market. People come all the way from Calabar, Ogoja, all the way from other neighboring states and Benue to buy products. But the people who farm cannot make end meet because they don't even have access to the market. So they pay so much trying to get their goods to the market, and they come and they feed them almost free. And this suffering continues. Every day they are smiling. And then when the politicians come to town, they make them believe that all things are in order, and they share little money and give them Maggie, and the people are happy. This has to stop. The people are not slaves. Everyone who is seeking for vote, statewide, National Assembly, they always come to Kakwagom. Kakwagom is one of the most undeveloped part of the whole state. But nevertheless, they are the most electorally active people in the state. And nobody is doing anything about it. Every day they are singing the song of Governor Yade, the song of Governor Yade, and now their eyes are open because the governor has forgotten them. He has relegated them to the background. The Senate leader, we are looking, a former Senate leader, President Chairman of NDDC, we are calling on to you now. We are calling on the governor, we are calling on the minister, Niger Delta Affairs, to come to our help. This is our challenge. Okay, let's walk down. Can we get down there? This is a major access road. This is the road. This is the road that leads to Ogoja. People drive from here. Every day people are crying. When are we going to see the light of government in our community? This is the road. It's on time. The last administration made effort and start some part. Okay, this is the car. We can't even drive through this bridge. We can't drive through this bridge because the planks, when you put one tire, the other plank will lift up itself, and the next plank will lift up itself. Anything can happen. This is the bridge. It's in the forest. This is the bridge. This is where money has been sunk into. So much money has gone into the bridge, and it has been abandoned. Nothing is being done. We can't afford to see the government sit and they share what should be done for the people is not being done. What is the essence of government without the people? What is the essence of government without assisting the people? If the people cannot be assisted, why come into power? Leadership is service. And if you cannot serve the people, there's no leadership. This is the plight of our people. This has to come to an end. Between now and the shortest period, we are looking forward to hearing from the governor. We want to hear his opinion about this abandoned bridge. We want to hear from every well-meaning leader of our land. All the sons and daughters of our land, all of them who have timber and caliber must come to town. They have to come and answer to the plight of our people. So that is why this video is being made, so that the ears that will hear. Those who will pay attention to our people will pay attention to our people. We cannot afford to be riding on planks when we can afford a bridge. There is allocation for this provision and there is no provision for the people. The planks are almost broken completely. A bridge over 100 years old in 21st century, iron and planks, where is that done? A river that overflows the banks once in a while and nothing is being done. So the governor and everyone who must hear should hear now. We, the people of Kakwagom, Ekumba, Oshenkwaya, will be grateful if the governor will take steps. Our youth